What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with a new band to me called Aviators, and we're checking out their song Godhunter. I put it in my community tab a while ago what kind of reactions you guys wanted me to do, and this was one of them. Now, it's to my knowledge that they do make music about video games, and sometimes, their own original music. I also heard that the lead singer on here is a really, really good singer. And like I said, this is my first experience. This was a recommended song for my first experience. So let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up. I'm excited. Godhunter. Before we go into this, interesting the use of that bass right there. That's giving me cyberpunk vibes. I just want to go down here in the description to see if this is off of a game. Elder, yeah, I'm not sure. And if it is, then I'm not. Oh, you know what? I probably should have read this one. At the very end of the world, the elder of the last city on earth sits on his throne awaiting the end of his immortal reign. There's only one being that can complete the task, and he's been warned that she's finally come to take him. Warns it anywhere listening to Godhunter. Okay, like I said, I think this is original music and not necessarily based off a video game, but okay, let's keep it going. Because it's cyberpunk vibes from that bass.
From a little blackbird, the edges of a prophecy, the pieces I have learned. Said the daughter of the reaper has been searching for the keeper, and I feel she'll let me burn. Tied up in the tower on top of the domain of humanity, the godhood that I've earned. When you're holding on to majesty, you fear the hunter travesty, the balance may return. When you're sinful to the bone and holy, and you've claimed yourself a throne, like me, wield power of your own making. God hunter's gonna hunt you down. You're something more than flesh, ascended, and you've taken on the rest to end it. And she'll find you in a dream, tormented. God hunter's gonna hunt you down.
I love that phrase. D. That's interesting. I can't think of the last time I heard kind of a phrase like that. And every time I'm listening to a singer and the way they kind of phrasing that, I'm always looking for something interesting. I like what he did there. Another thing, the what do you want to call it when the S's like that? They seem prominent here. Now I'm not sure if that's purposeful or if that's just a recorded quality. But one thing that I did notice is that some of it sounded like it was doubled, or at least it was mixed, like very, very weird. I'm not sure. We still got the rest of the song to go through to see if it was intentional. But that's an interesting mixing thing. You don't see too many people mix kind of the and s at the beginning of, as they're pronouncing words. And I think that's what I heard. So that's interesting. Okay.
God is gonna hunt you down.
Peep the and everything going in the background, right? It's almost kind of like throat singing, but not almost. The type of hymns that you would hear if somebody was like completing like a ritual or something, and they're all standing in a circle. And the inclusion of the acoustic guitar almost kind of see the picture that this song is painting for me is kind of like a Western, because the bass is giving me cyberpunk vibes, and the acoustic guitar, the way that it's sprinkled in there, giving me Western vibes. And then the kind of the swing is giving me almost like blues vibes. So it's very it's interesting to say for sure. The snare is very prominent.
Of my mind, for what could be such a threat to me, the conqueror of time. Yet the whispers of a reckoning have kept the spirits beckoning to look upon my is no more. She's been watching for a century with hatred and with scorn. If you know the hunt is coming, then you hide or keep on running, cause she's slain the gods before.
I like it.
Wield power of your own making. Godhunter's gonna hunt you down. If you're something more than flesh, ascended, and you've taken on the rest to end it, and she'll find you in a dream, tormented. Godhunter's gonna hunt you down. Don't let her see your power in the daylight. Don't let her see you bring the storm.
Okay, and this is almost like one of them songs that you would sing like as a kid or something like that, right? Like God Hunter is like the boogeyman, and which is interesting because you would think that the person that has all the power would be the one on top that's talking with this absolute authority that I'm going to rule over you. But it's almost as if you don't want to be at the top, right? If you got menacing songs like this whopping around, like I don't want to be in the song. I don't want nobody. This chick got a whole song dedicated to her about hunting me. Why would I want to be on top of the throne? Like that's like she must be that much of a threat that she got songs made after her. That's actually kind of crazy. I had another thought here. Hold on.
In the daylight, don't let her see you bring the storm.
Oh, that was the other thought. Yeah, I'm still getting a Western vibe. I don't know why.
The master of the eldritch, she's a growing bed of thorns. Dark gods, ladies of the night, tell the tales of a fright from a ghost of future days. A holy crusade on the gods' decay to end of violent ways. Lost kings falling in the pits, made the names on a list, and the hunt was going through. A price for the past when your name is lost, and the hunter comes for you. Of all the free, she has none left but me, and the loyal knights have passed with time. A god in a throne,
Vocals in the background.
alone. A kingdom I count mine. Dreams of her being from the washer unseen. Now he warned me she'll come to take his due. The hate in your head, she has more, he said. The God Hunter waits for you.
Ooh. I like this little touch of this emotional touch here with the piano, the pads, sound textures.
To the bone and holy, and you've claimed yourself a throne like me. Wield power of your own making. God Hunter's gonna hunt you down. If you're something more than flesh, ascended, and you've taken on the rest to end it, and she'll find you in a dream, tormented. God Hunter's gonna hunt you down.
There it is. That. There's that humming again. Synth rock. Of course, you gotta. Anytime we talking about something of the supernatural order or fantasy or order, you gotta throw that bell in there, right? Because what are you even doing? This is interesting. It's interesting. Is it just one person? I don't know, but now I'm sitting over here looking at these titles, synth rock and industrial alternative. Aviators kind of looking at me as a type of band that really, really pushes the envelope when it comes to music, and it doesn't look like they settle on one style. Okay, okay. Now, of course, there's some things that probably went over my head with this, but that's fine. It's my first reaction to them. We'll start learning more about them as we continue to react to most of them. Um, you guys let me know what the next song I should do. Okay, let me know that. And yeah, just let me know that because I'm very interested. This is definitely probably one of them songs where I'm going to want to go through again to see what I missed. The first impressions are always the most difficult because I don't have a bead on like the artist or the type of music that they make. And based off what I'm seeing in these two thumbnails, I don't think I'm ever going to get that beat if they jump around the different type of genres. Because look at that, alternative rock to synth rock to industrial alternative. Like what? That's crazy. Anyways, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.